talk to you a little bit about what I think is really important for going live on video and looking great and feeling great. And then we're going to try the 5 minute challenge. Maybe we can do that together. So maybe you've got some makeup with you that you can just grab and we can do that together. So do say hi if you can see me in the comments. And do you wear makeup for live videos or not? Do you wear it normally or not? So let me know in the comments. Right, so we've got to prep our skin because I think the most important thing when you're going live is that you look healthy, awake, full of energy, hopefully, and alive and professional as well. Particularly if it's a video for sales or something like that. Otherwise, it's not so important for the professionalism. You can be a bit fun as well. So we need to prep the skin first. So I've just cleansed my skin and I'm just going to use some facial oil. And I've got a little sample here of the Nails Yard Remedies orange flower facial oil. I just need a few pumps of that. And I'm just going to press that into the skin. And what a facial oil is great for is for hydrating deep into the skin. It smells absolutely scrumptious as well, and this is really good for dry skin. Put a bit on my lips because I have really dry skin, and it really helps with the regeneration of the skin. So it brings the youthful good quality skin cells to the surface, and it helps with the plumping of the skin, the collagen and the elastin of the skin. So we've got a little comment on here, so from somebody. So I don't normally wear makeup. I put mascara and lipstick on today for a Zoom meeting. Well, great, well done. So that's actually, you've reminded me about what I want to focus on as well. So it's important for your skin to look really healthy, but it's also really important. I don't know whether you can still see me. I just froze a little bit there. It's really important that people can focus on your eyes, help them to focus on your eyes, and secondly, lips. So if we've got a great base, we haven't got lots of things that can put people off on our skin. So lots of redness or dry patches or whatever it is, spots and things like that, imperfections. So if we can hide them and help people to really focus on our eyes, so a bit of mascara, like you said, is absolutely key. And then lips, so a little bit of lipstick. I've got pale English sort of English rose, maybe I am. So my lips are pretty pale. My eyebrows are really pale. My eyelashes are really pale. So I need to add a little bit of that as well. So we've just used some facial oil. Next, I'm just going to use a daily moisturizer, which is quite light. I just need a couple of tiny pumps of that. This is a Nails Yard Rehydrating Rose Daily Moisturizer. So it's got lovely essential oil of rose in it, but very gentle smell. So this is great for a lot of skin types, and it's very balancing for ladies. It just calms. Rose is calming and great for Valentine's Day as well. We all love some rose. So I'm just gently increasing the microcirculation of the skin. So you might see that my skin is just starting to glow a little bit, and I use upwards and outwards movements. Little bit there of lymphatic drainage to help with those dark circles, bit of puffiness under the eyes, and that all helps. Right, so my skin is nice and prepped now. So do say hi, let me know where you're watching from and whether you wear makeup as well. So I'm just going to talk you through what I'm going to do now, and then we'll see if I can do this in 5 minutes. So I don't do, when I'm doing live videos, you probably know if you know me that I don't do tons of makeup. I want to look like me. I just want to look alive and help people to focus on my eyes and secondly my lips. And I don't want people to focus on, you know, redness or dry patches or Skin Perfections. So first of all, I'm going to use a primer. This one is by Jane Iredale. It's called Smooth Affair, and it's a brightener and a primer, and it's the first stage in hydration, and a primer just really smooths the texture of the skin. So that's great. I'm going to use that first. You might be surprised, but I'm going to use two foundations. The first one is it's really hydrating for the skin. It just gives loads of moisture because it's full of hyaluronic acid, and it has these lovely balls of minerals in here you might see in a clear gel. So this is a treatment serum with pigment. It's by Jane Iredale, and it's called Liquid Minerals Foundation. I'm going to start with that one with a contour brush. Then I'm going to go on to, this is a trial size one, and it is pure pressed base. So I'm just going to gently, in downward strokes, lay those minerals on the skin, which brings brilliant texture. When you have lights, they just bounce off in all the right ways, in all the right places. And it's a 4-in-1 foundation. It's SPF, it's concealer, it's foundation, and what else is it? Skincare as well. It has no talc in it. These are really natural Jane Iredale things. And this one comes in this cute little travel kit, which actually I've been using this foundation for ages, for like at least 2 months now. There's still loads left in it, and I'll put a link in the comments of where you can get that. So that's pure pressed base, and that gives me a bit of concealing. For a bit of more concealing, I have darkness around here, as you might see. I use a Circle Delete concealer, it's called, and just press that in. This is all going to be in 5 minutes, guys, hopefully. And then I use a hydration spray to lock those minerals in, and I love this one. It's called Pom Mist. It's pomegranate. It just makes, you'll see how it really makes your skin lovely and look alive, and that lovely dewy appearance, because it locks those minerals to the skin. So if you wear a mask, anything like that, you will find that your makeup won't come off. So it's fantastic. Right, next I'm just going to make a little bit of lightness on my cheeks. If you're doing live video, you don't need to do tons of contouring and bronzer, because you're just facing the camera. You're not, people aren't going to see the size of your face so much, so you don't really need to bother about that. So a really quick thing to do, and cheap, is to use a lip and a cheek stain. So I'm just going to use this one. I haven't got my glasses on. These are all Jane Iredale. So this is Forever Peach. And I just pop a little bit on my cheeks, a little bit on my lips, so it hydrates. I just make that, just bring that into the skin, and that makes it nice and rosy. After that, I'm just going to put a little bit, because I'll have primer on my lids, a little bit of primer. An eye primer is also great, but you don't need to do that. I've got this trio of eyeshadows, and I'm just going to do a very simple eyeshadow look. Now I have hooded eyes, if you can see. They're not completely hooded. Completely hooded would be that you can't see my lid at all. But if you look, my lid covers, the part above my lid covers my lid, if that makes sense. So hooded eyes. So I bring the dark shadow a little bit higher than people who don't have that problem, so that it makes the eyes just stand out. It makes them pop a little bit. And then I'm going to use an eyebrow palette. It looks complicated, this is, but it's really easy to use. There's a spoolie in here, so I can quickly shape my eyebrows and use a bit of the wax and the colour at the same time. Then I'm going to line my lips, put a little bit of lip Tell me what this is in the comments. My brain's gone dead. You know what this is. I can't think of the name. What is this called? Tell me, guys. Do you have that problem? Sometimes something just goes there. After I've done that, then I am going to use this lash primer. Now this conditions your lashes, makes them longer if you use it every day, but it also gives that slip and glide. So it's really easy to then put a mascara on. After I've done all that, I'm going to hydrate, and then hopefully that'll be in 5 minutes. Can you believe that? Do you think we'll do it? What do you reckon? Tell me in the comments. Right, chaps. So let's get going. So I'm going to use this brush for my foundations. I'm going to use this brush for my concealer. These are all Jane Iredale brushes. I'm going to use this lovely one. I love this one for the crease in my eyelid. And I think that's all I need. So I'm going to get going. I'm really nervous about this. Let me know if you've done a 5-minute makeup challenge before. I could actually also do a 2-minute or a 3-minute makeup challenge. So I'm going to bring a countdown onto the screen, and as soon as it comes onto the screen, it's going to start counting down. So I have then 5 minutes to do this makeup. Wish me luck. I don't actually believe in luck, but wish me the best. Okay, right guys, get everything ready. It shouldn't be difficult because I do this quite a lot, and I'm sure it doesn't take me very long. I've never timed it though, so we'll see. So I'm just getting everything in order here. What do you reckon? Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Countdown, 5 minutes. And I'm just going to start with the primer, and I'm going to try and talk at the same time. But if I lose my train of thought, you'll forgive me, won't I? Won't you? Because I'm concentrating. Okay, so I'm going to start with the primer. Countdown. Here, go. So, bit of primer on my fingertips. And I'm going to get that contour and blending brush and just quickly blend that across my nose. Focus on the middle part of your face, everybody, because that's the first place that people look at. Right, so I've got my primer on. Now I'm going to do my 2 foundations. So I start with this gorgeous liquid mineral foundation. Look at that. And I use my brush to warm up the minerals and then just lay them across my face. So with high quality minerals, you do downward strokes so that the minerals lie flat on your face, so the light bounces off them in the best way. So now I'm going to use my pure pressed base, and I'm going to lay that down. I sort of make my face into quarters, if that makes sense. So I've done 2 quarters, well 3 really, and I'm bringing that down here. Okay, so this is a 4-in-1 foundation, as you may remember. I bring this down my neck and I'm doing downward strokes. Do a little bit, just pressing it into where I have dark circles. So let me know if this is making sense. I also have a bit of redness there and a bit of nasolabial folds there. So done that. I'm now going to take a little bit of my concealer, and I'm using the lighter shade, and I'm just going to dot that into the outside actually of my eyes as well, because I tend to have lightness. So I haven't got that long left already. Darkness, sorry, on the outside of my eyes. A little bit there. Okay. So that is the concealer. That is my base of my face. So now I'm going to hydrate. Ah, that feels gorgeous. That has locked the minerals to my skin. I breathed and talked while I was doing that. So you should see a lovely dewy appearance, hopefully, on my skin. Now I'm going to add a bit of this lip and cheek stain. So this just hydrates my lips and just gives a bit of colour. And it's amazing that it actually changes colour when it's on your skin. So I'm just going to blend this in a little bit. So it just makes me look a bit more alive, because I've taken the colour out of my skin to bring that canvas there. Right, so now I'm going to focus on my eyes, and very quickly I need my crease brush. I'm just going to take the middle colour, bring that all over, and it's like wiping like windscreen wipers. So the more you can blend your eyeshadow, the better. And I'm bringing that just slightly above my crease. And then I'm going to take the darker shade and just emphasize that bone there. So I'm not doing tons here, and I should really have tapped off the excess. And then just little circles. Okay, just tiny bit more, tap off. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that. Now I'm going to get onto my eyebrows, because brows really shape the face. So I'm just brushing up to the arch and then brushing down after the arch. I'm going to take a little bit of the wax there, and this just helps it for the colour to just stay, and it actually darkens the colour as well. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the colour with my brush, tap it off, and then just at the bottom of the lash I'm just creating that shape there, and then I can just fill in, and this is pretty quick doing this. So this is angled, this brush, if you can see, which is also really helpful. So I'm just creating that shape and then bringing that across. So upwards and then downwards movements. And as we age, don't bring the tip of your brows too low. Ah, out of time. I didn't see that. Right, I'll have to try this again and do the 5 minutes. Okay, how is everyone? What do you think of this? So a little bit of gloss, lip gloss. And a little bit of mascara. So primer first. And then the mascara, and then I am done. So, were you quicker than me? Did you manage the 5-minute challenge? There we go. Now I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes, because it just brings my whole face down. Do you know what I mean? And then a bit of hydration spray, and then I am done. Right, was that helpful? Let me know if it was. So thank you so much for watching. I don't know how long I actually took. It'd be interesting to see this back and see how long I actually took. But I hope that's helpful. So thank you so much, whoever that is. So if you see my videos again, I think it's Restream, isn't it, that you need to just click on the link and then I'll see who it is. You could say what your name is. So thank you so much for watching. And I put mascara on a live video. Yeah, I just got a tiny bit up there, but didn't do too badly. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it? So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you found this interesting and a bit helpful. So it's we don't have to take ages to get ready for our videos, but it's great if you enable people to focus on your good points. And if you look alive, so something like lip gloss is quite good to do because it really makes you look healthy and awake. I have seen some videos, I don't know about you, but where people really don't look very awake and alive, and there can be things that are really off-putting as well, aren't there? But it also makes you feel good, and especially if you have lovely products like, you know, it's gorgeous hydration spray. It's actually really calming. So it's another calming technique for your live videos. So thank you so much for watching, and take care. And I'll put the I'll put the link for this lovely little kit which lasts for ages. This is a skin prep kit. You've got a mini one of the hydration sprays in there, got a mini one of the primer, pure press base, and a loose base as well, and they're all high quality natural mineral foundation things from Jane Iredale. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.